We resign to civil society our natural rights of self-defense only, on condition that the ordinances of law should protect us. The gaudy coloring with which she veiled her unhappiness afforded as little real comfort as the gay uniform of the soldier when it is drawn over his mortal wound. Honor is a homicide and a blood spiller that gangs about making frays in the street, but credit is a decent honest man that sits at hame and makes the pat play. The wretch, consented all in self, living, shall forfeit fair renown, and, doubly dying, shall go down to the vile dust, from whence he sprung, unwept, unhonored, and unsung. Such a visage, joined to the brawny form of the holy man, spoke rather of sirloins and haunches, than of peas and pulse. By profession an observer of tones and gestures, Sir Richard Glendale lifted the fatal paper, read it, and saying, "Now all is indeed over," handed it to Maxwell, who said aloud, "Black Cullen Campbell. Are ye come light-handed, ye son of a tomb whistle?" The education of our hero, Edward Waverley, was of a nature somewhat desultory. In infancy his health suffered, or was supposed to suffer, which is quite the same thing, by the air of London. Adversity bends the heart as fire bends the stubborn steel, and those who are no longer their own governors, and the denizens of their own free independent state, must crouch before strangers. God of Jacob, it is the meeting of two fierce tides, the conflict of two oceans moved by adverse winds. Is death the last sleep? No, it is the last final awakening. But he had only received that sort of answer, usually given by those who are more obstinate in following their own course, than strong in justifying it. Oh, many a shaft at random sent finds mark, the archer little mend, and many a word, at random spoken may soothe, or wound, a heart that's broken. It will be just like Duncan Macmurdy's mare, said Evan, if your ladyships please. He wanted to use her by degrees, to live without meat, and just as he had put her on a straw a day the poor thing died. Cared for no rogues but their own. The abstract idea of a spirit certainly implies that it has neither substance, form, shape, voice, or anything which can render its presence visible or sensible to human faculties. A fool's wild speech confounds the wise. There are stratagems in law as well as war. Lawyers' anxiety about the fate of the most interesting cause has seldom spoiled either his sleep or digestion.